So you're listening to Hip Hop Talk Radio on CRN Digital Talk Radio. Let me give that number one more time, 1-800-336-2225. We left with Layla talking about the emotional literacy program that she has set up, which is putting words to feelings. Am I right, Layla?
Yeah, it would be awesome. Anyone that's interested in knowing more can visit our website. AIM is the nonprofit, alternativeinterventionmodels.org, or short AI models, MODELS, models.org, alternative intervention.
And I just wanted to say, Shanaki, when I mentioned to you, tell us a little bit about what you've been through. Have you experienced drugs and you instantly just stopped in the moment? I want to say that we come to free souls, guys. That is why the Creator has allowed us to have the privilege of this mic, that we are sitting here in CRN Digital Talk Radio, because we want to free souls. I am not proud of my past, and yet I must find a way to become comfortable in my skin. So I'm going to bring it back. Shanaki, tell us a little bit about your challenges, my sister, and shoot it and be as real as possible, please.
Well, life got really tough for me, you know. I found out a lot of family secrets that I didn't know all throughout my life, like my mother and father weren't who I thought they were.
I gotcha.
Right, and then it was like trying to hide that from everyone, including myself, trying to block it out, and that brought on depression on myself.
Yes.
And then when people started to find out, then they started saying it to me, and I couldn't take it, so I took an overdose, tried to kill myself.
I understand.
Didn't work. I'm sitting here with you now.
By the grace. Excellent. Thank goodness you're here.
I took 100 sleeping tablets.
I gotcha.
Is
that when you found the power of this language, hip hop? Is that when you really, after that experience in your life?
I started to delve into that, more into my writing then, and then a lot of close friends were saying to me, you know, your material is really good. My niece Linda in particular, she was telling me to move forward with it and try and get it out there. But I couldn't all along because I was taking care of my elderly parents.
I understand.
But both of those are in hospital. They're dying at the moment.
I see.
But
wow. Hopes, did you hear that? Wow.
Yeah.
Powerful.
It made me think of the quote that says, things may happen around you and things may happen to you. But the only things that really matter are the things that happen in you. Despite the obstacles that you faced, you made a decision with your life to express your art. Despite having devastating news, you found something constructive to do with your life, and you came all the way to America to meet two of the most powerful women on this planet.
Amen.
Wow.
I did indeed. And I was welcomed with open arms, and even to be here tonight is an honor.
Wow.
Not only a pleasure, so thank you for having me as well.
Well, I've watched Layla for the last 10 years, and she said now a lot of them have come, but believe me, I've seen them come by the droves, and I've seen her save lives through her work, and I've been a part of it for 10 years and just honored. Layla, come back in for us.
Oh, I was going to say, can we take some questions and just open it up to the community? And while we're waiting to see if we have some callers, I cannot be on the air and have spent all these years in hip hop and not mention my son. I feel like I've done all this work all these years to be ready for him. And, you know, his first video is up. You can look it up on YouTube, NYKU. His song is called You and Me. That was the first song. Now he's come a long way from there, but I just want to support my son.
Oh, we're
and
so
all
proud
my
of you,
kids.
Naiku. Yeah, Devaney, Talia, you better believe it. Amari, I hope you're hearing us out, Kwani.
What's up, fam? All right, do we have some questions?
Indeed. Well, I tell you, we because if we know that whatever happens inside the space is exactly what's supposed to happen, so we really want the callers. You know, they're chatting online.
So while we bring the callers
out there,
yeah, actually, we had a question for you. Can you be a little bit more specific as it, you know, relates to Tupac? We have callers that really want to understand how he had so much influence. Just give us something about.
Well, with me personally,
you.
The people don't understand. Why?
I don't know, like some people have this perception of Tupac, this gangster rapper and all that, but I have never met Tupac or been a friend of Tupac like Layla has, you know. But yeah, I see him, I have my own perception of him, and what I see is the man that's on these DVDs that is talking, the real person, not just through like lyrics of his songs. Though his songs are very powerful, but some people just tend to focus on the explicit side of stuff and to use it as a tear down, to take away his credibility. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
You see, that's what they use, the negativity. But you see, if you actually watch DVDs, like live footage of Tupac when he's speaking from his heart, you know. He's being real. He's being true.
Let me say this, and Layla,
I feel I know him, though I never met him.
of course, I always say rap raped hip hop myself.
And that pisses me off. I can't even hear you say that. Rap is an amazing art form, and that's like a violation to say that.
I hear you,
So.
and let me tell you why I say that. It's because it
And
wasn't
rap came before hip hop, so just
heard that.
for
Yeah,
the
but
record. So how could rap rape
over the
hip hop?
struggle.
Well, the only
it gave
reason why.
birth to hip hop.
Okay, maybe.
And I
see,
always say that back
it's-
home as well. That
I'm in the
isn't just
50s.
gangster rap. Like,
I'm over
people
here in
are-
my 50s. I want to understand
You
because
like
when
Gil
I hear
Scott
rap,
Heron? Gil Scott was rapping. Come on now.
hey, I call it poetry in motion. There. Wait a
Okay.
minute. We got to call her Layla. Who's that?
Scott from North Hollywood. What's up, Scott?
Hi, ladies. How you doing this evening?
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, how,
Good, Joe. Hi, Layla.
All right.
And hi over there. How's everybody doing this evening?
Fine, thanks.
hey. What's your
Good,
question,
good.
Scott? Shoot us with a question
I
here.
just really enjoyed listening to your stories and everything. And I did have a question. Everybody's talking about Tupac, who knows he was a poet. I loved every song he's ever wrote. But I have a couple of favorites. My question to you, ladies, is what is your favorite Tupac song and why?
Layla Steinberg.
Oh, was that to me? I was passing it to Shaniki. Why don't you answer that?
Oh, my
And the
God,
reason
how
I'm
can you
passing
say
it to
that?
her is I can't give you a favorite. I have so many favorites, and I was there during so much of his writing that's a hard one for me.
For me too, but I can't say that now that you have. Keep your head up and Baby Don't Cry.
Wow.
Those two always get me over. Me Against the World snaps me out of a bad buzz as well.
I think it's a great moment to talk about the Vatican and the list that one of Tupac's songs came out on. Am I right, Layla?
Changes, yeah.
Was on the what? Let's repeat that for the audience.
On the Vatican's list of top all-time 10 most
Changes,
influential songs. Changes made the Vatican's
Very
list.
big in Ireland, yeah.
The Vatican list. Let me
Gotta
say
take
that again.
another break.
Well, we've got about 15 seconds here.
Changes.
I
Can
just-
a brother get a little piece?
Yeah, I just have to stress. We said the Vatican list.
Yes.
Listeners, did you hear that?
And Mother Teresa too.
See her.
Mentioned Tupac. So
Wow.
Amidst tall trees, clean air, and clear water sits